Hello, you guys, it's me again. Okay, so today I have a story time, but I'm gonna put on my face screens for the night as I tell it. I hope to remember every detail. I've been having issues with like my memory, so there's that. Anyways, so one out of the many times that my ex and I split, my ex baby daddy. Anyways, so one of those times I went on a date with this guy. He took me out for dinner, and then we drove out to San Francisco. And I don't remember what we did over there. I think that's where he took me to dinner, and then I think we like walked along the pier or whatever. But I don't remember too much about it. Anyways, so we did that, and whenever I said, "Hey, let's go here or let's go there," like he was always down for it, and so we had fun. Um, I never slept with this guy, so I really like that about him, that he never like tried to get in my pants. Um, I'm a huge like germaphobe when it comes to like kissing people that I don't know or never met or whatever. But anyways, that was back when I was dating. I'm married now happily, and that's that. But I can't like I constantly remember this, and it's like damn, okay, I can't believe that happened. But anyways, to get to the story, my ex at the time, we were back and forth. I'm gonna put this on my face. I don't know which one goes first, either this one or this one, but I'm gonna wear both of these. But anyways, so yeah, so my ex and I were on and off, and I was dating that guy at the time. I guess you can say dating. I don't know if we were like actual dating. But anyways, this guy, we went to San Francisco, and then I believe, a different day, I was on the phone with my ex, and we were talking about how we wish things would actually work out, and like how we miss each other, and blah blah blah. Um, and how he wanted me. He just wanted to get in my pants, but anyways, I always fell for it. Ended up always going back to him. Anyways, so this one night, I got off the phone with him. I told him I'm sleeping, but in reality, I was gonna go meet up with this guy. Well, he was picking me up from the house, and I was supposed to stay the night at his house. I don't know how I trusted going over to his house, but I did. And anyways, so I tell him, okay, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna go to sleep. Um, and that was that. I think my mom was no. He had our son at the time because we were co-parenting. He had my son at the time, and anyways, oh goodness, I can't believe I put up with all that. So then when we hang up, the guy picks me up, and I'm over at his house. We're watching a movie, and he had a super big house. It was really nice, and he was a sheriff police officer. And I was like, we watched the movie, and then it was really late, so I was like, okay, we should probably go get in bed. He decided to show me some of his freaking handgun that he used for work. I was like, oh, that's cool. Now thinking about it, I was like, dude, he could have totally like killed me and like dropped me off in a ditch somewhere. But anyways, um, so yeah, and so we're starting to fall asleep, and then I get this call, and I'm like, oh my god, I think that's my ex. I was like, maybe there's something going on with our son. So I answer, and he's like, where are you? I know you're not at home. I was like, no, I am at home. I don't know why I was lying to him because we weren't even together. I guess I was just hoping that like we would get back at one point. And so I'm like, no, I'm at home. And he's like, no, you're not. Where are you? And I was like, okay, fine. I'm at a friend's house. And so, I had to like tell the guy, I was like, hey, my son is sick and my kid's dad needs me to pick him up. So can you drop me off at my house? And he's like, yeah, no problem. I'll drop you off. And I'm like terrified because I'm like, oh my God, like, what if he's at my house and that's how he knows I'm not home? And so then dude keeps calling me and calling me, my ex, and I wasn't answering because I was like, oh my God, like, how am I gonna pull this off without him knowing that I'm actually with the freaking guy? Like, he's gonna call me every name in the book. Um, but I was like, why do I even care? Like, we're not even together. Like, anyways, so as the guy is pulling in to drop me off, I see my ex mother-in-law's truck, and I'm like, oh my God, like, he's there. I was like, and he's gonna see you. I was like, what do I say? And the guy's like, I don't know, just tell him I'm your friend's dad or something. And so that's what I told him. And he's like, you're fucking lying. Um, and so then I let him in the house. My ex, the guy left, and I said, I'll call you later. Thank you for the ride, and I'm so sorry. Anyways, he took off, and then my ex, I let him in and our son. I don't think I was pregnant with our second child then. But, so yeah, he goes inside. And for some reason, every time it was his day to watch our son ended up sick. And I'm thinking it was just his excuse to have me there to watch our son so he can go and take off and do whatever he wanted. But, anyways, he was young. We were both young when we got together, and he didn't get to experience life. So, I mean, I guess maybe that's why he ended up wanting to break up and go our own separate ways. And, anyways, so to continue the story, we just got in and we had like an argument or whatever. He got super upset, and I believe I ended up actually leaving that night with my ex and our son, and we drove to his mom's house so I can help him take care of the baby while he, you know, did whatever he wanted to do. And so then he continues to argue once we get to his mom's house, and he wants to go through my phone, and I'm not trying to let him see my phone because like he's just gonna see all the messages from that guy and me. And not that it should have mattered because we weren't together, but like he was still like, I guess, controlling in that matter. Like, he didn't like me dating, but he himself could date, but he didn't want me to date. So yeah, anyway, so we argued. I said, you're not gonna see my phone. And I don't know, I for some reason I kind of remember like maybe like the phone got broken, but I don't remember it too well. But anyways, he gets pissed off. He says, get your things. I'm dropping you back off to your house." And I was like, "Okay." I think it was towards the end to where I'm like, you know what? I'm finally realizing like this guy only wants me when it benefits him. So yeah, so I started like to rethink everything because I always took him back over and over and over, and then whenever he wanted to like go do whatever he wanted, he would do it, and my thoughts and opinions didn't matter at the time. And anyway, so he's driving me to the house, and he's driving erratically. He is speeding, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I mean, I was at the time like scared because our son was in the truck, and you know, um, But anyways, we made it home safe. And then after that, I think we went a few days without talking. And so, yeah. And then eventually, I think I had a few more dates. I tried calling, or not calling, but like, I told the guy eventually, because my ex is like, you know what? I want to fix things with you and work things out and whatever. So I was like, oh, okay. You know, I was always so oblivious to the fact that he was just washing my brain once again. And so I decided to give him one last chance. And so I text the guy, the sheriff guy with the big house and the money and all that stuff. I said, you know what? I think me and my ex and I are gonna try to figure things out and work it out for our son. And so he was nice about it, and you know, he's like, okay, whatever. I wish you the best of luck. And not even like 3 days later, my ex once again left me high and dry with our now second child on the way. Um, there's other things about it during when we found out, and I don't want to talk about it because I don't want my our daughter to find out about it and have like any kind of resentment towards Max. But anyways, that's my story, and obviously there's, you know, three sides to each story. My truth, his truth, and the actual truth. So, um, I think that was it. I have other story times because when I had first became single, when he kicked us out of his mom's house, I was like a butterfly. I I was free, and I guess in a way, even though like I didn't want to, I was like, you know what, this is actually nice. I get to talk to whoever I want to, whenever I want to, and I don't need to ask for permission or like let anybody know. Besides my mom, she would watch the little ones for me whenever I went like on a date or went by myself somewhere. I took myself to a lot of dates, just me, myself, and I. Um, and I was not afraid to go out by myself. I would go to the movies by myself. I would go out to like Cheesecake Factory by myself. And yeah, it was at first it was really hard, and obviously I cried. I went through the stages of grief, I guess you can say, because I thought it was the end of like my life. I literally felt like I was gonna die without this person. Um, and obviously, as I um, experienced life a little bit more, I realized that he was actually holding me back from doing um, better things in a way, if you will. Um, don't get me wrong. There are days, not days, but like there have been times where I'm like, what would it have? What would life have been like now if like um I was with my kid's dad and like my kids weren't having to go back and forth. Like that's pretty much it. He eventually did reach out to me and want to work things out, but like I was already married. Like no. Um no thank you. I am happily married. I'm I'm doing good. And yeah, so that goes to show that like you don't know what you have until it's gone. And I am with a person that actually treats my kids well and has taught my kids a lot of things along with me and loves them like they're his own. So what more can you ask for? Anyways, there's a lot of other things that happen along the Minsk, and if anybody wants to like hear another story time about my breakup and stuff and being a single mom and all that stuff, I can make a story time. But anyways, that's it for now, and yeah, thanks for watching.